Everybody, this is my good friend Nina, who I originally met on Facebook. Can you believe it? I'm very inspired by Nina because she started this amazing business from just a quick idea that she had when she started to renovate herself. Her business is called Sell It All, and I'm going to let her tell you about it. So tell them what it is.
Okay, so essentially it's just selling it all. So if you're renovating or if you're moving house and you've just got a whole lot of stuff that you no longer need and you
like,
don't
you
know
know,
what to do
outdoor
with.
settings or couches,
Yeah.
or I just actually sold, we had some trellis, what do we call them? Trellis.
Espalier frames.
Yeah, and I sold them on the weekend. It was amazing. And we were just going to sort of throw them out because you don't know what to do with. You think, who wants those?
Yes, and it's often a very stressful time when people are either renovating or moving house, and
Yeah,
it's
you
the
just gotta
last
chuck
thing.
it out, yeah.
Absolutely, it's the last thing you want to think about doing. So for someone to just come in and take the problem away, and then give you a bit of money at the end of it to put towards, you know, selling
Clothes.
clothes, makeup,
Or some
jewelry.
new furniture.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, yes. That's
So,
what it's about.
so Nina started this business. So tell them the story, because Nina just told me this fun story about what really gave her the initial idea.
Sure. So we were actually renovating our third property that we had renovated, and I was holding my newborn baby, and there was my builder and my plumber, and they were doing some bits and pieces, and the plumber said to me, okay, we've got a hot water service. You don't want it, do you? And I was like, well, no. What would you like it? And he said, yeah. And actually, the builder then came up and said, well, I've got my eye on that as well. I was actually going to speak with you about that. And
See, because they had the application to sell it.
they did.
Yeah.
They knew its value. I didn't actually know that it actually had a value. To me, it would have just gone into landfill or something along those lines.
Exactly.
So I just said, well, how much do you want it? We should just hold an auction. And they kind of laughed until they realised I was a bit serious about it.
Enterprising Nina. See, I would have just known not one. I wouldn't have even thought of that. That's so good.
Oh, it was a bit of fun.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, what have I got
What'd
to
you get?
lose?
How much did you make?
$420. Like
See?
that. Like that. So it's
See?
great.
And that's excellent, because my trellises sold, I had 3 of them, they sold for, what was it, 160 each?
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
know?
it was great. It was great. But look, it's just an example of what you can do. Everything has a home and everything has a value, and even if you don't want it, there's somebody out there who will. And I just think that it's, you know, it's the way that we should be looking at doing things. Everything, you know, is all about sustainable living and about being environmentally conscious and all those types of things. And if you can rehouse something and get a bit
I
of money
agree.
for it, why
But
not?
don't get excited about this if you live in the States or Sydney or something, because at the moment, Nina is just in Melbourne.
Yes.
She may go global eventually. But at the moment, it's just in Melbourne metropolitan area, really, isn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly
And it's
right.
such a great service. So the business is called Sell It All, and it's got a very cute little house logo, which I love, and her business card's the shape of a house. It's so good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
So look underneath here. I'll give you all the links to her Facebook page, to her website, and contact her, because she does it on a 50-50% thing. So she sells it, gets 50%, and she's also giving some to charity. So it's all really nice. And you're supporting one of my friends and a mum who's started a business and creating some financial independence,
Yes.
which I'm all rah for, because that's what I do. I love it.
Yeah. And so I might just say that, you know, up until Christmas, I'd spent the last 20 years of my life in the corporate world, and the model itself just wasn't working for me. So I had to find a model.
And it was a
that
big
would.
decision for you to leave.
It was a huge decision.
Yeah.
I was so scared about it, but I just knew that
Yeah.
I wanted to do something different with my life. And unless I made the change, there was no opening for me to actually make any changes.
Yeah.
So I had to do it.
So you did it, and she took the steps to do it. So if you've got little ideas, turn them into big plans and do them.
Absolutely.
Take those steps, because look at Nina. Her first week, she did very nicely. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so go to Sell It All. Bye, everybody.
Bye.